Hello YouTube, this is Azrael. Thank you for tuning into my channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about a ghost story in the spirit of Halloween. This is a response to one of my friends online who has a channel that goes by All Things Perceptual. He will be doing a ghost story series. So if you go to his channel, watch the video, leave your little ghost story in the comments. I decided to turn mine into a video. So this happened when I was pretty much just in high school. So after hanging out with friends, running amok on the streets on Halloween, uh, got home late in the night, and well, went to bed. Now this story is important because this actually self-taught me something that helps me will help people and helps me through evocation when you summon a spirit into a physical form, and how you can use astral travel apparently. Okay, so anyway, I went to sleep and I had an involuntary out of body experience. Now this is not the ghost story part. This is how I linked the two. But in my projection, I found myself in a field, like a park, and had people playing and celebrating, doing whatever they're doing. A lot of them were dressed unique. Uh, Looks like from different, everybody was coming there from different time periods almost. They were, some were dressed in regular clothes, modern clothes. Some people were dressed in like almost clothes that looked like a toga, right? Uh, but in any case, there was this beautiful little girl just standing there in the field and looking directly at me. And she was kind of like all sad, like, mm. And I'm like, hey, what's wrong, little girl? And this little girl started laughing, and she ran up to me, and much like an older brother with a little sister, the little sister would play slap him and say, "Hey, you're it," and that's what she did. She slapped me, play slapped me, said, "You're it," started laughing, and then turned around and started hauling ass. And of course, now important to the story is that she was wearing what I would call a Sunday dress, like an Easter Sunday dress, all white, white stockings on her legs, white shoes, dress shoes, and a little spring-colored uh, purple pastel sash around her that was tied in a bow. Well, in any case, I started chasing after her, and she got to this oak tree, or this very large tree, which I identified as an oak tree in my mind. And she was playing, basically catch me. I'd go to the left and she would run around to the right, and I'd go to the right, she would run around to the left. And then I caught up with her in this projection, and I tapped her on the shoulder, said, "You're it." And then I woke up. I woke up really quick. So I was in the bed, and then I got up, and then, when you wake up real suddenly from a deep, deep sleep, you kind of have this haze, the room spins sometimes. So I was on the edge of my bed, leaning forward like this, with my head straight down, looking at my feet. Oh, that was a weird experience, right? But here's the ghost story. Apparently, when I was in the astral plane and made a connection with this little girl, she came back with me. So, to my astonishment, as I was looking straight down, my eyes started to gaze upwards, and I saw a few feet from me those little white dress shoes, those little white stockings, and that little white dress. And that's all I could see at the moment because I was looking down. As I slowly brought my head up and met my gaze with her gaze, there she was, with her arms crossed, with a smile, beautiful little smile. And she's like, brings her hand up, and she, right at the same time, her hand makes contact with my face with a slap. She says, "You're it," and it was enough pressure to push my head to the right. She slapped me on my left cheek, and right when, like, literally, it didn't hurt, but I could feel the pressure, and I could feel the smack, hear the smack. Mom looked this way, and about the same time I looked back, the little girl's gone. So she won yeah, tag your game. So, anyways, that was my ghost story, which happened. I fell asleep Halloween night, had an astral projection, and then woke up uh, on November 1st in the morning, where she was in my room. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little ghost story. I have a lot. I tried to sort through them. Most of my ghost story experiences, most experiences that I've had contact with spirits randomly like that, they're quite mundane. I mean, it's almost boring to even talk about them. See them walking down the hall, maybe they're waving at me, or maybe they're doing something, and then they realize that I'm watching them, and they like, oh, I might get into those, but I try to my channel. I try to do the more interesting ones. So, in any case, uh, there you go. All things perceptual. Please, anybody who is here at my channel that would like me to share more and do more videos or whatever, please click subscribe and the little button on the bottom right of your screen, little bell, which you'll be notified every single time I upload a video, as opposed to occasionally when I upload a video. All right, so take care.